Sunday, the Lakers entered a most successful four-game homestand with a big win against the former coach Mike Dunleavy. The Laker veterans led the way, and rookie Anthony Peeler notched his NBA career-high 21 points. Tonight they face David Robinson and the San Antonio Spurs, and a fourth-year pro, Sean Elliott, is a big offensive threat. And Mr. Robinson, he blocks most of the shots in his neighborhood. It's the Lakers and the Spurs next. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the round Hemisphere Arena, we come to you live from San Antonio, Texas. Tonight, it's the Los Angeles Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs. Hello again, everybody. I'm Chick Hearn, and along with me, of course, is Stu Lance. And tonight, something's got to give. The Lakers come here having won 4 in a row. And the San Antonio Spurs under Jerry Tarkanian have won 3 in a row. So as we say, something's got to give. And the Los Angeles Lakers have been making a lot of people give because they've got a lot of stars.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job, and it's been a total team effort. 4-game winning streak, and it hasn't been one person. But one person has stepped forward, and it's been Sam Perkins. In the 4-game winning streak, Sam Perkins has been awesome.
San Antonio is an absolutely beautiful city. Of course, we know about the Alamo. They've got a river that runs right through the heart of the city, and it's called the San Antonio River. And it was absolutely in perfect form today for the tourism, and the tourism was here. Well, Stu, I see you're all prepared. You got on your life vest. How can you wear a life vest on this little creek?
Why did you get me out here again?
We'll be back with more, ladies and gentlemen.
Why did you do this to me again?
Because I love you.
If you love me, you would keep me on shore where I belong. I do not belong in a boat.
Neither do I, and I'm telling you, there's going to be
This will be the last time you get me on a boat. You know, you always say you like to work alone. You will be working alone. This is it.
Oh, boy.
Friendship can go but so far.
Fellas, I hate to tell you, you're hitting the side of the building.
They can't drive. This guy cannot drive the boat.
We'll be back with the starting lineups for whatever's going to happen tonight.
Why am I in this boat?
On the Lakers Basketball Network. The Lakers, of course, are very happy to be where they are with the fine record that they've got despite some of the setbacks they've suffered. James Worthy is in his 11th year, 6'9", 230. At the center position, well, they're going to introduce the guards first. We've got Anthony Peeler and Sadale Treat in the backcourt, and Vlade Divac at center. Vlade at 7'1", 265 will go against 7'1", 236-pound David Robinson. Vlade is heavier. The head coach of the Lakers is Randy Fund. Larry Smith will start at one forward. You remember Larry, having played many years in Golden State. 6'8", 253. Sean Elliott, 6'8", 216, 4-year veteran out of Arizona at the other forward. He'll be an interesting halftime guest for us. Dale Ellis will start at a guard. He's been around the league a while with Dallas, Milwaukee, and Seattle. 6'7", 215. And the other guard coming back from Europe, Vinny of North Carolina State. His last name is Del Negro, 6'4", 200. And in the middle, David Robinson, United States Naval Academy, 7'1", 236, 4th year. He's 27 years old now. Jerry Tarkanian, the head coach, and I know his lovely wife Lois is looking on up in Las Vegas with all his other friends. Hank Armstrong, the veteran Jack Neese, is the supervisor of the three, and Teddy Bernhardt is the third one.
In the East, that has the better record is the Chicago Bulls.
Yep, to Del Negro. Del Negro into the front court, going down to the northern goal to our right. We are at courtside. Del Negro giving the ball against the Dale Treat. Gives it out in front to a guy that's having a great year, Sean Elliott. Now baseline jumper put in nicely, and Dale Ellis, when he hits the first shot, look out. That was a deuce. He likes to hit threes, too. Scouted on that play. Del Negro's got the ball in the front court. Del Negro's been playing in Europe. Had a stint at Sacramento. And Elliott hit the 20-footer from the right side of the baseline. 4-0.
Well, I just think defensively you have to contest shots. Not necessarily block them, but you have to make the offensive player think you're going to block.
Treat to Perkins, and Perkins gives it back to Sadale. Sadale comes around to pick. Bounce the ball back over to the man to set the pick. Dribble drive underneath. And a slam dunk despite the hand of Robinson hitting the ball.
Well,
what a play.
When you attack a shot blocker, that's what you have to do. Don't finesse it. You have to go with some aggression.
Around a pick came Ellis. Ellis standing at the three-point line. Brings it out in front to Del Negro, and they swing it over to Elliott. His second shot of the game is from 20, and that's good.
He's the guy, I think, that makes the San Antonio Spurs go. When he gets off the mark, they're dangerous.
Score, is it 6 or 8? 6-2. The scoreboard up here is very hard to read above us. Worthy down the middle, throws it up left-handed and scores, losing Sean Elliott. Elliott will be our halftime guest. He's a good one, too. Delling him in still. Loses the ball, picks it up, left hand 16-footer by Perk, no good. The rebound is off to Larry Smith, and that's what he's in there for. That's the only thing that he does. He doesn't shoot the ball. Del Negro with the ball in the front court. To Robinson at the base, goes around Perkins underneath, slam dunk of his own. Nice play.
Well, we talked about attacking your shot blockers. Well, David Robinson attacks everybody the same way. When he's around the basket, you can rest assured you're going to get dunked on.
He's against Peeler. Peeler had his man beaten for a second. But close only counts in that other game. Now Del Negro's lob underneath to Robinson. Slam dunk. A great, great pass.
That's the key right there. When you get that kind of a pass, a lot of the fault goes to the guy guarding the passer. You have
the lane and brings it out to Worthy. He fakes the three. He goes against Elliott to the corner of the key. 16-footer no good by James. The rebound is off and dropped out of bounds as Smith and Robinson, same team, went after it.
Coach Jerry Tarkanian shook his head a little bit, but he's happy with the effort. You have two guys going after it. It's better than having two guys watch and neither one of them get it.
7:42 to play in the first quarter. The inbound pass, a high jump shot by Peeler is beautiful. Make it Sedale Street over there. That was Sedale. I saw the ball head in the corner, and I had to wait to see which one was wearing it. To being a point guard. They're trying to work Daniels into becoming a point guard. Shot no good, but the rebound by Elliott might be. Reverse layup is no good. Rebound tipped by Smith, and it goes to Worthy. Here we go, 3-on-3. 3 in low. Come to the left. Stop. 18. Good jumper. Good.
Did he set Vinny Del Negro up? Fake like he was going to go to the right. Comes to his favorite spot, the left side, and knocks it down.
Quarter, and Del Negro reaches the attacking 47 feet of this 94 by 50 hunk of wood. Ball goes in low to Robinson. Robinson turns, throws up a hook over Vladi, and put extra arch on it and got it from 8 feet. That's a magnificent shot.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by David Robinson.
Worthy gives him shooting room, but he doesn't use it. Now the ball goes into Robinson against Vladi. Cross-court pass. Del Negro from there is pretty deadly. He hits it. 19-foot jumper.
Yeah, because he's deadly because he's a shooter. He's not a point guard. They're trying to make him one, but he is not. He is a shooting guard.
14-10 is the score. The Los Angeles Lakers are behind. The ball to Worthy. Worthy away from Elliott underneath with the score. Elliott tried a suicidal steal and went down the smokestack. He backs in. He steps out. Gives the ball to Sedale. 12 in the 24. Back into Vladi. Vladi turns. 16-foot jumper. That's a heck of a shot. Heck of a shot. He's not against a great defender, but that's still a nice shot to step in.
Larry Smith can play some defense on the low post.
16-14 is the score. Del Negro's got it. Out in front to Elliott. Elliott gets a screen by Robinson. Shoots over from 20. No good. Rebound by Smith. There's his shooting distance right there. 2 inches.
That's his range.
Yep, that's his range.
But he knows it, and he doesn't take things out of it.
That's right. He plays. Nice pivot by Worthy. Elliott with the ball in the front court. Gets a screen by Robinson. Brings it out to Del Negro. He's hit 2 shots in a row, but from the side of the floor. Del Negro, guarded by Street. Takes it in low to Robinson. Now takes to Elliott out in front to Ellis. That's for 3. That's good. It's good all the way. Ellis now has made 23 this year in 66 shots.
It's regardless, but the official on the spot waited to see if there was contact. There wasn't. He didn't blow the whistle.
3:48 left to play. And coming to the ball in the first quarter here is Sedale Street. Driving down here to the southern goal to our left in the simulcast. Out of front, Street stops, 18 feet out, fires and gets it as he moves to his left again. And it's 21-16. Not from the whole team, at least. Now we got Street with the ball. Street in the front court, and it's 21-16. The Lakers are behind. They've never led. With the ball, Street gets a pick by Perkins, comes behind it, moving to his left, and hits an 18-footer. When he goes to his left, folks, as Stu pointed out the first day of training camp, look out. 21-18.
Deadly going to his left.
Lakers have made 4 in a row. He likes to play if the coach wants him to. Street takes it over to Vladi. 20-footer for the big center. In and out, no. Rebound comes long, and Smith's got another one. The ball to Avery Johnson just came into the ball game. He was in training camp 1 year with the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been up and down to the majors and the minors. He and his lovely wife just had a new baby 2 weeks ago. Here's the ball to Ellis. Ellis guarded by Peeler. Fakes, shoots over Peeler from 21 and hits it. A 2-pointer.
There's one thing about a shooter, a jump shot shooter. It's a keen defense. Your players, your teammate can't help you if you let him shoot jump shots.
He's a 46% shooter, and he's made 3 out of 4 tonight. The ball into James Edwards against Smith. Edwards will get his shot away over Smith, won't he? Ball away. There it's over him, and there it's in. Yeah, Smith can't guard him. No way.
Yeah, they should have a field day with that matchup.
24-20. 8-1 in this run. Here's the ball to Robinson. He fakes. Edwards comes out on it. Now the ball down the middle to Avery Johnson. Got our coach out there tonight. He ought to have a billboard and sell sandwiches. He's standing right in front of us. The jump shot outside by Avery Johnson, good from 19. Now it's 26-22, the Lakers trail it. Avery Johnson with it, 14 in the 24. Avery just joined the ball club. Takes the ball in low to Robinson. Back to Avery. He's too open out there. He'll hit that. He did hit it. 19-footer. 28-24, the Lakers are down by 4, 15 seconds left. Clock, the shot is turned off. Now we hold it up with Peeler. Do they know the clock? 4 seconds. Preet does. He fires it for 3. He didn't get it. The quarter's over. I'm not sure anybody else on the floor knew the time.
Well, I agree with you, but Sedale looked up. He knew the time, and he knew he had to get his shot off, and he did. So that's all you can ask if you're the coach. Just make sure we get a shot, and the Lakers did get a shot on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Green is second. Ball in the front court to Peeler. Peeler wears jersey number 1. Peeler gets to the three-point line. Takes it in low to Green. Turns. Ball away 15-footer. That won't go down. Rebound. Edwards is good. Nice play by James. Good movement of the body.
Well, as good a player as Robinson is, he didn't box out.
26. The Lakers are down by 2. Avery Johnson out to Robinson. Robinson gives the ball to Daniels. Daniels never played high school ball, never played college ball. He shoots a three-pointer. He learned in Brooklyn, New York, where he was in trouble most of his adult life. Now he says he's laying it up, and here driving down the middle is Smith laying it up too, and laying it in, and the Lakers catch him at 28. Lakers have never led. It's the first time they've been tied since about 6-6. 22nd timeout. A 22nd timeout by San Antonio on the Lakers Basketball Network. Perkins and James Edwards in the front line. This is one thing that Tark was fearing, the big team. Smith dribble drive, brings it back to Perkins. He sets, he fires, and he gets. Perkins, nice return pass by Smith, and it's 30-30. Ball in the front court to Sean Elliott. Rose got it, 12 in the 24. Now underneath, nobody guarding J.R. Reed. I could have made that one, I believe.
Yeah, I believe
off of the boat.
Yeah.
Off of the boat.
No, the boat was moving. You couldn't.
32-30 is the score. The Los Angeles Lakers are behind. The Lakers have never led in the ball game. Smith down the middle. Smith in deep. Smith all the way. Puts it up and in. I'll tell you, for a guy coming off a hamstring injury, he is looking good.
And he's doing something that's very difficult to do.
Push off.
Yeah. Take off.
32-32. Del Negro's got it. In low to Robinson against James Edwards. Out in front to Daniels. No look pass. Takes over the left side to Elliott. And he drills a three-pointer. Their second three-pointer of the game.
Well, they're doing a good job of swinging the ball.
8:45 to play in the first half. Here's the ball stolen by Smith as Del Negro dribbled poorly. Smith front court under to AC. Slam dunk. Boy, you don't see AC do that often. He was going to finish that on Daniels regardless.
That's the way you attack it. When you got a 2-on-1 like that, you have to take it to the hole with some aggression.
Here with the ball, we got Sean Elliott. Elliott in the front court. Elliott stops. He's guarded by Campbell. In low to Robinson. Robinson against Edwards. Turns. Ball away. 15-foot jumper. Nice shot. He's a picture-perfect player. 10 points for him. And, of course, he's got 2 gold rings. Or rather, 2 gold medals for Olympic championships. Reed in the front court gives to Daniels. Daniels over to Del Negro. And Del Negro's pass stolen by Green. He knocked it down to Smith. They each get a half a steal. Smith front court. He's going to go the distance. He does. Lays it up. No good. Now, there's the time he should have slammed it, like he did the previous trip in, but he will shoot 2 on Del Negro's foul. Del Negro picked up his third.
Well, Tony does a good job of waiting to the defense to commit. They didn't commit, so he takes it all the way. But the problem was he had it in one hand. He doesn't have the biggest hands in the world. Now I think that's why he missed the shot. And again, I can't say enough about the way he's running up and down the floor after that hamstring pull. Trainer Gary Vitti got him in good shape, quick.
The kid worked very hard on his own rehab also. You ever time one? Here's the ball to Reed at the baseline. Jump shot, and a nice shot it is by Dale Ellis. They got him from Milwaukee. 39-38. The Los Angeles Lakers are behind. Tony Smith playing the point guard position. Tony dribbling the ball against Avery Johnson, their point guard. Tony goes through 2 men. He splits them. He's underneath. He tried to slam it. Didn't get it. No whistle. No foul. Daniels comes in low. He runs with the ball. No. He lays it up and in. And I want to tell you, Randy Fund is off of the bench far enough to get a tee from Bernhardt, the ref. They thought Smith was fouled on that slam dunk try.
So did I.
16 to play in the first half. The ball to James Edwards. Edwards looking, brings it out to Tony. Pretty good shooter from right out there. And he shows it. Nice play. He's got 8 points off of the bench.
Another matchup the Lakers can look at. Eldon Campbell is being defended by Dale Ellis.
No. J.R. Reed out in front of Daniels. Daniels, did he change feet? No. 18-foot jumper will be short. I think that it was blocked by Campbell. I think Campbell got a chunk of it too. Ball to Green, to Smith, to Perkins. Dribbles around Reed underneath, lays it up. It's good. He's fouled. Boy, that's a great move. Basket count. Let's see who they call it on. I think it'll be on Reed. It is on Reed.
But it's going to be a timeout.
It's a full timeout.
Full timeout. Takes it to the basket. Lays it up with the right hand. Nice play, Sam, on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The game 2 points. The ball out in front, and it comes over the right side. Daniels, 20-foot jumper is good. Daniels never played high school ball. He's played in every country, I think,
in the world.
Tark is saying, now what exactly was that illegal defense for? let me bite on this towel a little bit.
The lowest that's coming out here is shot. He shouldn't, the way he's shooting it. That's why. There's their first miss of the night. Rebound for Dale 3. Dribble behind the board. Come out the other side. He's defensed out there with the little guy. Avery Johnson, number 6. Tadeo coming to the left, looking into Vlade. Vlade guarded by Smith. Smith got 3 fouls. Vlade brings the 3, going to his left. 19-footer. No good. Too long. Rebound fumble. Green gets it play. Green misses the shot. Green puts it up and in. You talk about Christmas. You talk about an early Christmas. That was it for Tadeo, for AC. Horribly. Nobody can catch the ball. Now with the ball, Street. Street at the three-point line. Street gets the screen by the big man Perkins. Gives the ball back to Perkins. Perkins hits an 18-footer. He's the only guy in the floor.
He's not playing horribly.
No, he's the only one for both teams. Now the Lakers have a 5-point lead. By far their biggest lead of the ball game. Up above the 3, guarded by Green. Green knocks it loose. The free ball. Knocks free to Perkins. To Vlade. 360 turn with the dribble by Street. Here's Worthy underneath for the slam. He didn't slam it. He laid it in.
What defense?
They need a timeout. Boy, do they need a timeout.
If they can get across half court.
Without losing it. Timeout. 50-43, the Los Angeles Lakers lead it. Tark is really upset. He cannot believe the ball hanging in his club, and I can't either.
Well, he doesn't have a 2-point guard, so they're going to have turnovers. And the Lakers, James Worthy says, thank you on the Lakers Basketball Network.
5. And here we go with the ball in the front court, Del Negro. The Daniels turn, shoots, 20-foot jumper is good. Why do they always score out of a timeout? Isn't that something?
Yeah, it's amazing the percentages in there. That's why I like to go to a trap out of timeouts.
All right, with the ball to Dale Street. Comes to the front court for the Lakers. The Lakers had a 7-point lead when that timeout was called. Obviously, it's 5 now. Here's Tadale Street trying to mail to 7, and he does. Tadale, with 2 minutes left to play in the half, hits an 18-footer straight away. He didn't go either way that time, but he's got his 14th point. Boy, he's on a string. Up, gives to Daniels. Daniels with 12 on the clock, feeds in low. They fumble that one. Picked by Robinson. They fade it underneath, and Bedford scores. He's used about as often as my wife Marge. It's Bedford from Memphis State. He hardly ever gets into a ball game. It's 47-52 the score. Up, Street with 15 in the 24. Street dribbling. Stop. Looks for somebody to give you. Worthy's open out here. They give it instead to Perkins. Back to Street. 2-man game over there. Street head and shoulder fake. 6 on the clock. He fires. And got it. 2-pointer just inside the 3-point line. He is in a world of his own. 16 for him. You don't get him as the coaches got to put him in. He won't be voted in by the fans, but you fans vote for him anyway. The second time. It's 54-47, 8 seconds left. Dribble drive, Elliott in deep on Green. Give the ball to Bedford. Bedford in the air, 10-footer. Hits the bottom of the rim, comes off, picked up, thrown up, won't go in. The half's over. It was put up last by Robinson. So, the Lakers are looking for their 5th win on the road this year. Coming up next, an interview with Sean Elliott. Present time, can the Lakers beat them and snap their 7-game winning streak? Healer down the middle of Worthy, in the air, 12-foot jumper. The Lakers have their biggest lead, 9, 56-47. It's a pretty good Laker team, folks, and getting better by the game, which is so important, so important. After Magic's second retirement, took him a while to get acclimated, get settled down. Nice jump shot by Robinson at the baseline, about a 13-foot right-hander, or left-hander, and it's 56-49. Well, Vlade to Street. Street fakes. He's got Smith on him. That's a mismatch for Smith. And Street shoots over. No rebound by Vlade. Yes, basket counts. That's a great rebound. The thing that made it so good, folks, it wasn't hard to get when you're a 7-footer, but the fact that he used both hands to secure it.
Both hands on the ball will help you every time. Tadale misses the shot, but there's Vlade. Tips it in, he gets fouled. He has an opportunity for a 3-point play to give the Lakers their biggest lead of the game. Vlade was right there. He did the right thing, and the reaction from Vinny Del Negro, he punched the ball into the stands.
Vlade makes the free throw, and the Lakers have made 13 out of 14 as a team. 59-49 is the score. And with the ball in the front court, it goes in to Robinson. Double team. Cross-court pass to Elliott. They were relying on the outside shot earlier. Here's Elliott in low. Shoots a 10-footer and gets it. Nice play by Elliott, our halftime guest. By 8. We're in the third quarter. Hemisphere Arena. Pass inside. Vlade's away from his man Smith and scores. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul.
They should have called a foul.
Wow. That would have negated the basket.
The Lakers got a big break there.
Yep, they really did. Intentional foul because he knew he was beaten on the play. Ball to Robinson. Robinson down the middle. They're going to the bread and butter guys now. Robinson makes a nice little hook around Vlade. Not a tough shot, but a nice foot movement to get there. As he dribbles to his teammate. He wants to go inside and he throws the ball away. Tadale Street got a hand on it and now it's thrown away by Peeler. And it goes back to Elliott. Sloppy play, both men. Here's Sean Elliott. Sean gives the ball to Robinson out at the three-point line. He steps inside of that. Go to the dribble. Stop. In the air. Throws it up. Missed badly. Rebound. Oh, my heavens. The Lakers didn't even go after it. Vlade stood outside and admired the miss.
He missed the shot from 12 feet. Gets his own rebound under the basket. Lays it in without coming down. Just a great athletic play by David Robinson. And that cuts the Lakers' 10-point lead down to a 6-point lead. The Lakers want to talk it over, and I don't blame them. From the Lakers Basketball Network.
A two-pointer or three to get them off of the big run that they're running. Now Street against Del Negro. Brings it over to Peeler. Peeler drives in deep. Makes a pass to Edwards. Edwards caught it somehow out to Street. 18-footer is good for 18 points. Boy, that was a nice catch by Edwards. It was a no-look pass to him. And the Lakers lead it by 63 to 55. Cross-court pass to Ellis. Ellis right in front of the Laker bench to Elliott against James. Elliott brings it out to Ellis, and he hits it. Nice shot for three. Ellis gets another three-pointer. That gives him 2 in the ballgame in 3 tries. 63 to 58. Fine, terminates the dribble, takes the ball in low to Perkins. Perkins against Smith. Perkins wants Smith to come a little closer. He won't, so he shoots over him and hits a 20-footer. Perkins was trying to bait him into coming in so he could dribble by him.
Larry Smith turned around and looked at the coach and said, "What am I supposed to do?"
Quarter. Peeler with the ball. Peeler gives it to Worthy, the high post at the free throw line. Worthy looks left, looks right, faces the basket. Speeds underneath. That's a great play. And he throws the ball to Street, who scores. What a cut by Street.
Oh, Sedale bailed him out. It was breaking down there, but he made the move.
What you said, he's been averaging in the 4-point winning streak?
Yes.
And he's on it again tonight. Now we got Robinson down the middle. Left-hand 12-footer will be short. Perkins ought to get it. He had it. Fumbles it. Reed grabs it. Now to Ellis. He sets for three. He got it.
Well, that's one guy you just can't let set his feet. He's got a quick release, and you let him read the seams on the ball, you got problems.
He didn't need a quick release that time. He won the Laker within a half an acre. Pass over to Worthy. The Laker lead of 10 is now 4. Worthy backing in on Elliott. Turn, shoots. 16-footer won't get there. The rebound is off the hand and then grabbed back by Robinson. His 6th rebound. Long lead pass. Elliott's got it. Elliott to the dribble. Back out in front to Robinson. He stops 17 feet out and fires and gets. The Lakers need a timeout, baby, and I mean a timeout. They'll take it, I'm sure, when they get to the front court. They're going to take him off Robinson, put Perkins on, let Eldon take J.R. Reed. That's better. Here's the ball to Robinson. Robinson's unstoppable because he's got that shot right there. An outside jumper. If you come out on him, he'll go around you with a dribble. He's a very good dribbler. And the Laker lead is 1. 68 to 61, 7. Street dribble, does a 360 turn, but Ellis stays with him like glue. The Spurs is much better right now about this section of the game. Street tries to drill it. He missed from 21. The rebound to Daniels. His outlet pass is to Robinson. He gives it off to Reed, who fumbles. Robinson falls down. Tripped over the 3-second line. Now here's the ball out in front. Daniels for 3. And the Lakers trail 70 to 68, and now they call the timeout.
Well, the San Antonio Spurs, especially Mr. David Robinson, having a very good third quarter. Robinson in the quarter with 12 points. And now Mr. Daniels has joined into the act with a 3 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
He's got 12 points in the quarter. Robinson looking for somebody to give it to, gives it off to Reed. Reed to Daniels. Daniels' 20-foot jumper looks good. It is good. Boy, they're on a streak now. 21 to 7, they've outscored the Lakers. And they lead it by 4. Good thing the Lakers had a 10-point lead. Brought into Sedale. And the Lakers haven't scored since Hector was a pup. Now Street at the baseline. Out in front of Vlade. His long shot. Oh, I was going to say missed a mile, and it banked him.
It missed a mile.
It missed a mile. He missed it a foot too long. Maybe that'll do something. 72 to 70. The Lakers are behind. Elliott with it. 2:35 to play in the third. Now the ball over to Robinson. He's done everything but referee in this quarter. Dribble drive down the middle. Pass. He threw it right in the hands of Sedale Street. A steal for Street. Smith under to AC. Slam dunk. His 2nd of that nature in the game. That's authoritative.
Well, the Lakers are doing something I like right now. They're picking up and trapping. With the Spurs not having a point guard, you can do that against them at times.
72 to 72 is the score. 2:09 to play, and timeout is called. A 20-second timeout. 20-second timeout is called.
Well, the last Laker points came after a turnover by David Robinson. Threw it right to the Thief. The Thief took it, gave it to Tony Smith, and Tony to AC, and AC rides it home. That's the way you finish it.
Should be a torrid fourth quarter. Ball over to Tony Smith. Tony to the dribble. In the air, stop. 16-foot jumper's good. Nice play. He showed some of the weaknesses of Daniels on defense.
Daniels was playing absolutely no defense there.
Pass gets over to Daniels. He throws a prayer over here, and AC intercepts it. Says, thank you, sir. Now in the front court, Green. Green throws the ball to Smith. Give and go to Green underneath to Vlade. Block. What a block. That's one of the great blocks you'll ever see. David Robinson made it. Oh, what a play. Does that ignite a team? Here's Elliott going in deep. Give the ball to J.R. Reed. Out in front to Daniels. If they score, it's a big 4-point switch. The ball to J.R. again. He turns, throws it up short. Rebound is off. Vlade's got it. Falls on his back. Throws the ball, and somehow it got to Treat. Treat in the front court. Throws it into the basket to Eldon, and Eldon slam dunks it. Boy, what a pass.
Whoa. That pass was so high, only Eldon Campbell could have received it.
I thought for a minute it was going in the basket. All right, the score 76-72. The Lakers. Here's the ball stolen again by the Lakers. This club is one of the worst passing teams I've seen all year. And how they came back by outscoring the Lakers 21-7 on some hot shooting.
But handled the ball well. Speaking of a point guard, Sedale with the pass to Eldon, he climbs the ladder and puts it through. Nice play. You talked about David Robinson's defense. AC gave the nice pass to Vlade. Didn't go up strong enough, Vlade, in Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
Like we said in what we call the tease tonight, if it's in his neighborhood, he'll block it. Boy, they've shown a lot of guts to come back, but this game is far from over. 34 seconds left in the third. This 18-foot jumper. Boy, it's a good thing he's back. He's got 12 points in the ball game. He's missed 2 shots from the floor, and he's made 4 plays. Outstanding. Outstanding. Not flashy. And Street has the ball. 8 seconds left. No 24-second clock working. 5 seconds left. Street's going to take the last shot. No, he didn't. He gives to Vlade. He does it and missed. Oh, banked in! 3-point bank shot. James Worthy looks at me and holds his forehead. In this quarter, Vlade banked in 2 shots. Tell the fans how badly he missed it.
Oh, you know,
I don't believe it.
Now, because he banked in 2, he's going to say he tried them both. But both of these were bricks. The last one was a big-time brick.
Adobe.
It goes in on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Can you believe that Smith dribble drive on Daniel? Underneath, throws it up short. Rebound is off. J.R. Reed's got it. His pass is awful. Their passing is awful. He gets it back after it was knocked down. Daniels shoots a 3-pointer. That's good. They've got 4 3-pointers in this half. The Lakers have 1 in the game. 75-81. 20 shots, 60%. San Antonio shot 59%. All right, here's the ball in low to Campbell. Throws it up underneath and it hit the rim and bounced in. Campbell.
Eldon Campbell did an excellent job of sealing off and then getting the good position to score.
1-point Laker lead. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. In disguise. Pass under to Smith. He's away from Daniels again and scores.
Oh, he is eating Daniels alive.
Oh.
Daniels can't be hungry after the game.
86. Why? He's going to be full from eating.
He's getting full of Tony Smith, that's for sure.
86-77. And Campbell takes it over to Smith. Smith with the dribble. He beats his man again, but they knock it loose. Nice play by Daniels. Here comes Avery. Avery Johnson underneath. Reverse spin, no good, but a foul. Where did Street land?
Did they stand in there and take it? They see
second free throw is good.
Missed one, made one.
86-78, 9:20 left to play. The Lakers have the lead. Campbell might have got a piece of that shot. Here's Street all the way under. He loses the ball to Johnson. Johnson in the front court. Johnson underneath. Throws it up. No good. Rebound of Vlade. The foot race is on. Vlade passed the ball out. There's guys at midcourt waiting like AC Green waving both arms.
That's good. Another hustle play, though, by Vlade. You got to give Eldon Campbell and Vlade credit on those two.
Sure do. Sedale Street with the ball. 10 on the 24. It's wild. The ball in low to Smith. Smith tries. He loses the ball. Green steals it from Johnson. Green puts it up. It counts. He's fouled. Fouled by Larry Smith. This is one of the sloppiest games I've ever seen by a professional team. It really is.
For a couple of minutes at
7:30 to play. Smith's got it and gives to Del Negro. Del Negro looking inside to Robinson. You'd take it in there too, wouldn't you? Robinson down the middle. Turn. Left-hand hook at 10 is good. Robinson in the ball game with his season average, 24. Most points he ever made in a game. I'm surprised it's so low, 43. Street with it to Worthy. Worthy at the base, drives on Ellis, feeds it cross court to Edwards, out in front to Perkins. That's no good. Missed it to the left. Rebound is off and it's grabbed in there by Robinson. Lengthens the court to Daniels. He's ahead of the pack. Puts it up. Got it. No foul. Crowd thought that Daniels was fouled. I did too. See, full set in the 24. 5:14 in the game clock. Only a 6-point lead. Pass to Worthy. Worthy pass underneath. Green is there. Green turns, falls away for an 8-footer and makes it. Oh, what a shot, but it's not going to count.
Traveling violation.
What a beautiful shot. They say he ran into position for it. That is a big takeaway there. Big.
Both teams right now are in half-court traps. They're trapping the ball, and every team, or both teams, seem like it's being effective.
Both teams are out of fouls. It means 4:22 to play. The ball to Perkins. Perkins comes back out in front. He's missed 3 free throws out of his last 4. The ball into James Edwards. He'll turn and shoot the fall away 18-footer. Oh, what a shot. You think that is an extension of a shot? He likes it from about 12.
And that was over Big David Robinson.
Okay, it took the Lakers approximately 4 minutes and 45 seconds to score a point. Now the Lakers lead it 90-82. Here's the ball to Ellis. Ellis at the baseline to Elliott. Elliott comes underneath and he's fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, this has been a difficult game to get a handle on.
It's a difficult game to referee.
Yeah, it's really been a strange game. Dry spell of a couple of minutes, they'll lose.
He made it, and it's 90-84. 3 minutes and 26 seconds to play. Sedale Street with the ball. And Sedale coming across the white second line, going to the north and go to our right. We're sitting on the floor down on the eastern sideline. Smith comes around to pick. He's guarded by Daniels. Daniels not a good defensive player in this game at least. Now the ball to Perkins underneath to Smith. He's away from Daniels and scores. Daniels is not a good defensive player in this game.
He's just not a good defensive player at all. And that's one of the areas where Jerry Tarkanian said he had to make the most advances.
And I really think that's why Randy Funn put Smith in. He knew that he would draw as a defensive assignment the man that he just scored on. Perkins against J.R. Reed. They both played for the North Carolina. Here's a jump. Oh, Worthy hits a 20-footer.
That's a big basket by James Worthy. Sam Perkins drew the double team, and Worthy knocked it down.
2.5 left to play. Here's Johnson with the ball. Johnson takes the ball to Robinson. Give and go to Johnson. He's under the basket, but can't shoot it. He brings it over for a 3-pointer by Elliott. He got it. Elliott for 3. How many have they had tonight? 5 3-pointers. 2:11 left to play. They've had 7. Wow. Ball goes in low to Perkins. 7 3-pointers. Perkins down the middle. In deep. Hooks it up. It's no good, but he's fouled. And the foul's going to be on the man on the floor, J.R. Reed. He thinks because he fell down, they won't call a foul on him. He looks a little bit like a fat Oscar Robertson in the face.
He really has looked like, or he looks like he's picked up a little weight, too. And I guess it's because he has been injured and hasn't been playing a lot.
He makes 2. And timeout is taken by Jerry Tarkanian. Boy, it seems funny to say that in a pro game. 96-88, 1:58 left to play on the Lakers basketball network. Daniels with the ball. Daniels guarded by Campbell. Out of front, they give this little guy Johnson. Johnson to Daniels for a 3. He got it!
I don't believe
He's a heck of an offensive player. That's 8 of them.
I just don't believe the Lakers are giving up the 3-point baskets when you have that kind of a lead.
It's only a 5-point lead with 1:39 to play. This game is far from over. Now Street takes it to AC. To Campbell. Campbell guarded by Elliott. Elliott bumps him pretty good. The ball to Street. Back to bad pass. Thrown away. Campbell picks it up. Goes under and scores. Oh, were they lucky on that play. Were they lucky? Nice move to the basket by Toman. 98-91. Daniels with it. 2-pointer this time. Hits the top of the board. That's legal. Rebounds off. Ellis has got it. Rejected by Perkins. Robinson's got it. Daniels, 3-pointer again. In and out, no. Would have been their 9th. Rebound knocked out of bounds, I think, by Perkins. Yes, good call. 1:07 to play. The Lakers think that that ball that hit the top of the board also hit the 24-second clock up there, and I'm not sure that it did not. All right, the ball to Daniels. Elliott, dribble drive around AC. Give him the 2. Don't foul him. And he blew the layup. This one's in the refrigerator. The door's closed, the lights out, the eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, and the jello's jiggling. It's all over. The Lakers win it. 55 seconds left. Foul. He'll go to the line. Perkins.
Timeout.
Timeout is called.
Yeah.
Teaming, but don't. 8 seconds left. Perkins dribbling foul by Robinson.
That's a good play by Perkins. He held onto the ball until he knew he had to make a move because he's waiting on the foul.
You got to know him to love him.
He only lost, 8 or 9 games in his final 3 seasons at UNLV. He's already lost with this one.
The free throws are both good by Perkins. Timeout, Tark. He's got 1 timeout left. The Lakers have 2.
More than one person for the Lakers having big games.
And it's a good thing he came back because Peeler had nothing.
Yes, Peeler had an off night, but you're going to have off nights in this league.
Of course you are. All right, coming to the ball in the front court, it's Johnson. Robinson, two-pointer or three. It might be a three. It is. That's 9, and that ties the all-time record against the Lakers. The Lakers have never given up more than 9. Here's a foul given by Robinson. Robinson's three-pointer was his first of the year.
A string of 17 consecutive free throws running, and then he missed.
Free throw is good.
Come on, let's go.
103 to 94, 25 seconds left. Give them any shot they want. Don't foul them. Slam dunk. That's Elliott scoring. And Elliott now with 18 points. That's his season average. Here's another foul committed intentionally by Elliott. They're going to be something when they get him back. It's going to be a tough job rotating those guards.
Look at Blotty. Oh, Blotty.
He sleeps more than any baby or any dog.
I call him Little Rip Van Winkle myself, because he's always asleep.
Free throws are both good. That's a compliment. Dogs sleep a lot. My two dogs sleep a lot, I'll tell you that. And eat a lot. Johnson down the middle, throws it up. It's no good. Tipped up and in by Ellis. 107-96, 8 seconds left. Don't foul him now. The game's over. Daniels goes in and fouls him. For the Spurs and makes their season record 9 and 10.
Yeah, Portland's idle tonight.
So the Lakers go into a tie for second place in the Pacific. Daniels for 3. He got it. That's the 10th one they've made. They made 10, and that's the all-time record against the Los Angeles Lakers. But the final score, the Lakers win it 107 to 101. Their road record is now 5 and 3. The Lakers started tonight's game averaging 108 points. They make 107. The opponent makes 101. Back in a moment.